I'm very like, if you don't have the flu shot, I don't want you coming over. Like I'm very.
So it's maximum file size reached.
I have some of my friends that are like,
you still going?
Flu shot's not good. I'm like, nope, sorry.
Because maximum file size
We're
reached.
gonna wind up by ourselves then. I can't risk it. I don't care. That's it. And I have other my friends and I'm like, did you get yours? Because I got mine already.
Still recording
and I got mine before you got yours.
It says it is.
So I was like, oh.
But I don't know if it's going to keep it.
Jeez. But no, it's just, it sucks because it does take a toll on even friendships and stuff. Canceling plans and flu shot talking.
And there's nights where you would always like, she'd be coughing, I could hear her, and I was upstairs, and I would hear her coughing, and like, I could just hear, like, it was like, it would wake me up. It wouldn't wake her up because she can sleep through anything too. But I could always be able to hear her, and I'd go downstairs, and sometimes she would be surprising me. She'd be sleeping on the couch because she needed to sit up at that elevation. And it would help her breathe, especially with the humidity outside, like certain days.
Like humid.
I was gonna ask you that too. If like the weather is it better in the winter than it is in the
winter.
summer?
I can breathe 100% better in the winter. In the wintertime, with working at Western, I will beg to go outside and clean the lot. I don't care about snow. I don't care if I have to go outside and clean off the cars. Let me at it. I'm fine. I'm good. I got this. Summertime, I have my own designated parking spot. It's on the side of the front of the building because I can't even make it to the back lot where we're supposed to park because I can't do the humidity. So a couple Saturdays ago, whenever it was actually like nice and cool and it was just like the perfect day, I walk outside. I'm like, I'm carrying my. A couple of my coworkers are laughing. I'm like, I'm carrying my bag. I got my leftover lunch. I parked in the employee parking. This is great. They're like, Nikki, it's just employee parking. I'm like, I can breathe. Like it's just, you get so excited over something so little, but it's just so nice. Like I'm ready for fall, winter. I'm ready for it, but I know some people want the snow to come. And
Makes sense.
I'm definitely like a fall, winter person. Our wedding was in March, so we had snow, and it was great. I don't know if my bridesmaids appreciated it that much.
No, I like the strapless part.
The strapless part?
Yeah.
Especially for photos while it was snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mary's one of my bridesmaids too, so.
If anybody ever needs a floor length periwinkle satin gown, I happen to have one.
Now, if you compare breathing to a straw.
Yeah, that's basically to breathe through a straw for like 30 seconds. That's about what I'm at. So going up a flight of stairs, I'm out of breath. And
you're just breathing in and out of a straw for, well, more like a minute. You get tired. And that's literally how her lungs are feeling. Like, that's how hard it
lung
is.
function's not as bad as some, but it definitely...
They actually compare her lung function because we have to do PFT tests every year to be interior firefighters. And the guys compare, what's yours? And she probably better. She's better than probably half the guys that are wearing air packs. And she goes, see, I can wear an air pack. And they'd say, no.
Oh, yeah.
Her PFT test is better than I compete with her. And I don't beat her
we
very
also
much.
compete with our sugars too because we're both diabetic. Like, what's yours? What do you got on this?
You guys have weird family traditions.
You hear her dinner table.
You know what? You can't.
Oh, I
you can't
know.
let the disease run your life.
I'm just throwing lobs at you.
Run your life with the disease. I don't know if you get that, but if you let the disease run your life, it'll ruin it. So you have to run your life with the disease and live with it and do what you can the best you can. When she was in her last surgery, the doctor says sinus surgery because of the polyps in her nose because of the CF. They said a couple hours, we'll be back out to see you. It got to be 5 hours in surgery because you're watching a screen and it says, prep. We were in there and they say, okay, we're going to take her. So we went out in the waiting room. And, a half hour later it said in surgery. Over 5 hours later, it still said in surgery. We picked up the phone, we called, we said, is there, no, she's still in surgery. And after I think it was 5.5 hours, the doctor finally came out after that and he goes, I would have liked to have done more, but I couldn't because of the CF. She was under anesthesia for over 5.5 hours. I did not want to take any more chances. Yeah. He says, but when she has it done again, hopefully I can get more, do more and stuff like that. Because the first doctor, that's when she lost her sense of smell and that, kind of did a bunch of stuff and he had to fix some of the stuff that he had done. So she was in there for quite a while. So it gets a little crazy when you're, as a parent, you're worried about the different stuff.
And then I had surgery in December for the infertility stuff. So I had a DNC ablation, hysteroscopy, and polyp removal all on my uterus. And the anesthesiologist was dumbfounded I had CF. And he was so like, I woke up and he was next to me, and I'm like, hi? And he goes, can I just say that this is so cool that I finally worked on a CF patient? And I was like, thanks. Like, I was like worried. And the nurses were just laughing because they go, we don't see this. This is something that isn't, like, this is so rare that I was like a freak show. Well, I am, but it was so cool to see some of the doctors that were really excited to see an adult CF patient because I don't look that sick. I'm not on oxygen. There's some days I wish I had it, but it's just one of those little things that I'm like, oh no, I'm just me, just my life. That's all it is. But no.
It's like what the doctors were saying, like at the cares, like it used to be considered like a children's disease, and now it's like becoming more and more with adults, which is cool.
And that's one of the things that can be hard because so many people think that it's a kid's disease, but it's not. Kids grow up, and it's like, sure, I know some of the kids now that are 15 years old and they're in the hospital more than they're out. And it sucks because I do know those kids too. But they're still us too. We're a special type of people. I think you grow up and you gain this backbone that a lot of people aren't familiar with, and you get this outlook on life. You're more grateful for the little things, and you know how to fulfill your life to the extreme max. Tend to overdo it, which doesn't exactly help sometimes, but I can definitely say I've been happy with living life to the extreme fullest. Does anyone else have anything that you guys want to try in the best? You are more than welcome to. I do have some of my stuff over there. I have one of my business cards, a couple of the books I published, and some of the articles I write for a magazine called CF Roundtable, and it goes all over the world. So I have some people in Australia that's even read some of my stuff. So it's one of those things where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a world-renowned author. I'm not really. But yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Vicki.